This is 80/20 Programming, your place to master the art of programming by solving problems and building projects. Welcome back. As you know, I like to take a problem-based approach to learning the code and learning, really whatever. Anyway, today we are continuing that journey. So we are once again in our Code Wars platform, and we're working on the 8Q level of problems. We're starting with JavaScript, and today we're working on another string problem. As you know, a string is one of JavaScript's basic data types, and it's used to represent text, although it really can, be anything as long as it's contained inside a single quote or a double quote or a backtick. They have to be matching. So we're going to go ahead and work on this problem. And we're in JavaScript. So first we come in here to train. We'll click on that. Okay. And so we read the instructions. It says complete the solution so that it reverses the string passed into it. Okay, and it gives a couple of examples. It says word, and it'll reverse the order of the letters, world and word. All these are reversed. So we come over here to the section where we actually work the problem. So we see the function is set up, with the keyword function, and then the name of the function, which is solution, and then inside of the parentheses you have a parameter called str, short for string, and we have the open and close curly braces, and we create the function inside of that. Okay, now there are multiple ways to solve this problem. For our solution today, we're going to use some of the built-in methods that JavaScript has, and there's a bunch of them. So first, this is going to be a little bit longer than most people will solve it, but I'm trying to show some basics. So first, I'm going to define a variable called ARR, short for array. We'll set equal str dot split. Split is a string method that will break down the string, and it can really be based on a lot of stuff. As you see, for an example, I have a single space in here, so this will separate the string down into characters. Okay, and then we're going to use a couple of array methods too. Okay, so just for demonstration, we'll do another variable, ARR1 equal ARR dot reverse. Reverse is an array method that will reverse the characters inside of an array. Now you might be asking, what is an array? And an array is just a bunch of, just a container that can contain elements of various types of various things like letters or numbers, and they're indexed, an indexed set of elements, and it starts at 0. So as an example, say you're talking about cars, you have a list of cars. Okay, so you got square brackets, and you have a car. So we have a Ford, and the cars, Toyota, and Tesla. Okay, this is an example. This is an array of cars. Okay, anyway, back to the problem. So let's go back to where we were. We created an array by splitting the string, and then we used the reverse method on the array and created a new variable called array1. Okay, and so this will reverse the order of everything that's in it. So if your original array is CAR, it'll turn it to RAC. Okay, and then finally we'll join it joined, another variable, equal arr1 dot join. Okay, now join is an array method that takes an array and creates a string out of it. Okay, and so we got that. So we got let join. Now if this is right, it will answer the problem and it will reverse the string. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, and so it passed, as you see. Now this is a longer way of doing it. A lot of people kind of shorten it. So what they would do would be, we'll comment this out. See these slashes? That means it comments it out. That means the reader, the code reader and interpreter will not read this. It'll pass by it. So what a lot of people would do would be they would return str dot split dot reverse dot join. You can chain these together, and if you test it again, it should pass again. Okay. But anyway, that's how you solve one of these problems. We're in JavaScript. Let's submit it and see if we get credit for it. All right, it passed. We earned some points. We're going a little bit slow. Okay, and you see the chained method using these, chaining them using the methods is kind of the popular way to answer it. Although people come up with a lot of different ways. You see for loops and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, we'll do that. Now let's move over and try it in Python. See if we can figure that one out. So let's go up here. Go in Python. Okay, wait. All right. Details. Oh, I gotta train it again. Okay, it's the same problem. We want to take a string and we want to reverse it. So let's do it in Python. Now, Python is it's a popular language. It's really powerful, used in a lot of stuff. But you'll notice that Python kind of has a lot of the same things in many ways that JavaScript does, and this is implemented a little bit differently. So what we're going to do in Python to solve this is okay, we'll get rid of the pass, and we'll look at it again. We got another function set up in Python. So we define the solution, which is a function. It takes in a parameter called string. You notice that it has the colon. Okay, so and we're indented 4 spaces inside the function. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll declare a variable called, we'll do an X. Let's see, let's do array like we did in JavaScript. Okay, we'll use the built-in list function that Python has. We'll pass the string into it. Okay, this will create an array out of the string. Okay, then we will use the built-in reverse function, and this will reverse the array, the order. Okay, then what we want to do is return this empty separator dot join. This is a built-in function. Okay, and we will pass array into it. Okay, and if I did this right, this should answer the problem in Python. And it did. Okay. Let's see if it, yep, we got what we needed. All right. Let's see, submit again, and we'll go into the, well, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Here we go. And these are the solutions. Now, if you look, it looks a little bit more complex. And it's just Pythonic. It's, people like to see if they can make the answer as short as possible. and that's really all it's about. So they're using some array slicing to get to the answer with this one. But you can come up with lots of different ways to solve the problem. Then you might be thinking, well, where do you get this information as far as like the join? How do you figure that out? Well, if you're looking at JavaScript, we come up here in a place called the MDN. Okay, this has JavaScript and CSS and HTML. Okay, and you can come in here and you can search for what you want to do. So you can search by JavaScript or HTML or CSS. Okay, and then you can, when you find what you're looking for, I mean, like this is for string. These are all methods that work with strings, and so this is like, if you notice, this is the split method. It describes what it does, and it shows an example and really breaks it down. Okay, this is for reverse. Okay, and it's kind of the same thing in Python. If you're interested in learning more about Python and what you can do with it, you can go to the official documentation on python.org, and and you can search. But there's also online, there's all kinds of stuff, and you can really figure out how to break apart what you're learning and create things. Okay, but this is developer.mozilla.org, and this is docs.python.org. And this is how you find information about the language. And each language, I mean, there's a lot of languages. Each language or each tool that you're using usually has some really decent, some documentation. I'm not gonna say it's good, because sometimes it's not. It's hard. You got to really learn how to decipher it. But that's how you figure out how to find certain things. So you can go into the documentation and it'll show you. Anyway, that's this problem for today, and thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. Please, if you found this video helpful, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and share this video on social media. Also, feel free to leave a comment, and let's master the art of programming together.